Hey guys, real quick before the video starts, I've only seen that this amount of people is subbed to me. That is absolutely depressing. So why don't we change it and make me happy? Also, check out my Discord as well for updates and a place to hang out and chat. So check it out. I'll talk to y'all soon. What if Goku was born early part 5? As Beerus was excited, the old Saiyan rolled up his sleeves a little as he got into his battle stance, as Beerus did the same. Both was ready for battle. As Beerus would charge in, Goku would dodge all of his attacks. He was a little surprised at the sudden power. As he would dodge his attacks, he would soon throw his own right back at Beerus. But of course, Beerus would then block the attacks. As the old Saiyan would jump away, Beerus was impressed. He wasn't just some old geezer, but he wants to see the Saiyan's true power. As Goku stood there, he nods as he burst into Super Saiyan. As the two clashed back and forth making shockwaves, Goku would then burst into Super Saiyan 2. He would actually land a kick on Beerus, which would honestly do nothing, but it would shock him still. Goku would then yell. As he charges his power, his hair grows out and his fur turns white as he unlocks Super Saiyan 4. To explain, I wanted to make the form match his old age, so that the white hair matches the gray fur, and adds like an old Super Saiyan 4. To make the form fun, it is not Super Saiyan 5. It's just like an old Super Saiyan 4. Now, Beerus was impressed at this amazing power. He got up as Goku charges in. They would trade blows back and forth as Goku was able to punch Beerus, drawing a drop of blood. Beerus was impressed, but he senses more power swelling within the Saiyan, and he demands to see more of it, as Goku agreed to not let Beerus destroy his world. As he would turn base form, he calmed down, as he would then turn into his Super Saiyan God state, and he would charge in, attacking Beerus. The two would clash as Beerus was having the time of his life, as Whis was enjoying some sushi, but watching the old Saiyan closely. Goku makes after images as he used Solar Flare, and he used his full power Kamehameha, blasting Beerus point blank. As Beerus had his arms crossed, it did burn his arms a little, as he commended Goku saying it stung a little. As he then used his Hakai Aura as it glowed around him, he formed a massive Hakai ball, throwing it at Goku. As Goku would struggle to catch it, he screams as he uses instant transmission and throws it into Beerus, blowing them back up. As Beerus would be a little damaged, he had enough. Unless Goku had a final attack, it was over. Goku has one option. It was risky at his age, but now he has a choice, right? He would turn into Super Saiyan 4 as he would calm his ki, holding it inside. As a red aura surrounds him, Beerus had a happy smirk. He broke the limits of Super Saiyan 4. Using God Ki, as he charged in, being much more stronger than before, the two clashed, shaking the earth. As Beerus charged a Spear of Destruction, Goku would scream as it sinks into him and the planet as he fired a massive ki blast in his hand, shooting the beam back at Beerus. It's like the scene from the Cooler movie. As it flies in the sky, Beerus watches it as he turned in time to see Goku fly full speed into his face as he holds out his hand and screaming Dragon Fist as a massive yellow and red dragon hits Beerus full force. As Goku lands, turning into base form, he was sweating and panting hard, weak of his old age. As the smoke cleared, Beerus stood there. His top armor G was torn off as a damaged circle was around his chest as he was bleeding. He admits that almost got him, as Goku was shocked seeing how he survived. There should have been a hole going right through him. Now, Goku was too tired to fight, but Goku forced himself up, saying he was getting started. Beerus was tired as well, and damaged as he was getting way too excited. He was going to blow up the planet just by his power alone. As they would clash, Whis would then stop it with just his finger, saying that is enough. As he healed them both, Beerus shakes Goku's hand, as he was indeed powerful and he's definitely earned Goku's respect. They nodded as Whis healed their wounds and they all go out and eat a buffet. As Beerus would ask Goku and talk to him, learning about Goku here and there, as they would get along pretty well. Whis even offers Goku a roll of the God of Destruction whenever Beerus kicks the bucket. Now of course Beerus would say, "Hey," and which Goku would of course refuse, saying that's not for him. But thanks them anyway. As Beerus sleeps happy, he promises to keep the Saiyans around. That's because of Goku's efforts. As 40 years would pass, Bulma was searching for the Dragon Balls. As Goku was there to help her through her adventures, they would just get the Dragon Balls a lot easier, since there is no Saiyan Saga, and there is no Frieza Saga. Now, would the Cell Saga still happen? I think no, because Goku has been around Earth for so long, he did destroy the Red Ribbon Army fully, as there is no Dr. Gero to make the androids. Now, Goku, as well as during the 4 years, he would train with Whis most of the time. As he did, Whis had nothing else better to do, since Beerus was sleeping the entire time. Now, Goku offered to also make amazing food, and yes, this Goku learned how to cook. Now, Goku has a few students now, as he has had Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, and even Chi-Chi, who wants to learn from the best. Now, they would have their adventures, and Goku was more of a teacher, like Master Roshi, as during these years, I think Yamcha would sooner or later turn to baseball, and Chi-Chi would probably marry Krillin, and Bulma would probably be with Yamcha. Now, we are in the Cell Saga era, and they would have kids of their own, which Goku would train them, as he was close, as he was close to all of them anyway, his family. Now, he would train the youngins to become the next generation of fighters, all up until one day the Supreme Kai would arrive asking help from the Z Fighters. Now, yes, this is a couple years afterwards, so Goku would be busy training on the fields as Supreme Kai would arrive asking them for help. Now, Goku doesn't really know what's happening, as he would ask saying what's happening. Supreme Kai would state that there is a evil wizard named Bobbity who has created this being named Majin Buu. I know he did not make Majin Buu. And that he's sealed away, and that they're trying to get minions to track high power levels down to bring this monster back to life. Now, of course, Goku does know about the Supreme Kai, as remember, he has been training with Whis for nearly 40 plus years. He does, well, off and on, he does know about all the 12 universes, Zeno, the other angels, Champa. He knows about everybody. He even wants to go to the other universes himself and give it a try. Yes, this Goku was still old, as he never asked Whis to reverse his age and may make him look younger, nor did he ever even use the Dragon Balls. He just doesn't see a reason why, and he's pretty comfortable in his old body, so he doesn't really want to go back because he's worried he might lose all of his power. But of course, it'll be the other way around. He would actually be a little bit stronger. Now, I do feel like Supreme Kai would also explain the history between the other Supreme Kais who got absorbed and killed sadly. Now, Goku would offer to go help, as he would actually go alone. Now, a lot of other people are wondering too, what about Vegeta? Would Vegeta be around? Vegeta is currently on planet Vegeta, as he is the current ruler of planet Vegeta. Yes, so Vegeta is minding his own business. Now, obviously, Goku can go there if he wants to. He's more like a legend there. And would Vegeta ever go visit the legendary Saiyan? I do have a feeling yes, but I don't feel like Vegeta doesn't really feel like it. Goku's kind of like a forgotten memory. He's kind of like the Super Saiyan legend. Remember, this is 300 years. Not to mention, the last time he was even there and even had to do anything for the Saiyans was 40 years ago. So that's the reason why that no one really cares about him right now. But we'll be seeing Vegeta and Goku clash one day. Now, Goku would run off with the Supreme Kai, and they would arrive at Bobbity's ship. Now, Goku does know that if the Supreme Kai dies, then Beerus dies, which is not something that Goku wants Beerus to die, as he views Beerus as a friend, and he views Whis as a really good friend, as they would get along really well. Now, Goku would go in and he would fight Pui Pui, which Goku would easily one-shot, pretty similar to how Vegeta was handling him, and then Yakon, which was an interesting battle, but Goku has so much raw energy that it would actually kill him and make him explode. Now, if we were to go to Dabura, this is where I think it'll be a pretty interesting battle. Now, I could see the other Z Fighters arriving as well. And by the way, Krillin and Tien and the others are actually very, very, very powerful because they're still training non-stop. They're still martial artists. I don't think that they would just give up that easily and just become stuff other than Yamcha. Even though Yamcha is the most powerful being in all of Dragon Ball. We already know that. So that's the reason why they nerfed him into a baseball player. Because, I mean, like, he's even taking hits from gods. But anyway, Krillin and Tien, I feel like, will start fighting Dabura, as Supreme Kai needs to get to the egg before it's too late. Now, Krillin and Tien were having a lot of issues fighting, but I do feel like that they would be able to actually take on Dabura, and they would actually be able to hold their own, especially since they can also use the Kaioken technique. Yes, Goku knows Kaioken. Remember, he still knows King Kai. So I think it would be very useful, but I do feel like Dabura would still use his stone spit, and it would actually kill Krillin. Not Tien, because remember, he only can shoot one at a time. As Tien would use his solar flare to blind Dabura, Goku would come in and actually kill him. Now, Majin Buu would actually still be born, and it was Fat Buu. And Goku would watch how he easily slaps Tien and knocks him out cold, same as Supreme Kai. As Goku would begin his battle with Fat Buu, Goku obviously was not truly trying, but he was interested in this strange creature. He doesn't think that he's all bad, as he would actually try to trick Buu and try to see that he's not a bad guy. It's Bobbity actually telling him what to do. So I think that Buu would sooner or later kill Bobbity anyway. Remember, this is not Goten and Trunks nor the fusion. Goku does not know the fusion technique. So unless Goku was in the other world for them all those years and he learned it somehow, I don't think that he would know. and he does not want the kids to fight a powerful being like Buu by themselves. It's just too dangerous, you know, and it's not his kids anyway, even though he's not the best dad, but even though he is. So he would actually beat down on Buu without much of an issue, but I do feel like he doesn't want to kill him. So would evil Buu still come out? Yes, because remember, Hercule is still there, and Hercule will still meet Buu, they become best friends, and evil Buu will appear, and then Super Buu will appear. Now, when Super Buu appears, Goku will have no choice, as he would actually let himself be absorbed, rescue Kid Buu, or Kid Buu, Fat Buu, and then Kid Buu would appear. Now that is when a massive issue is going to start, as Kid Buu would try to blow up the planet, Goku would kick the ball away, and Goku would state that this is absolutely enough. As he would use Super Saiyan God, and he would absolutely annihilate Kid Buu without much of a process thought at all, as it was just way too much power. Now, if we are going to cut Battle of Gods, Beerus would wake back up, and he would actually want to fight Goku again. And of course, Goku would agree, and he would obviously fight Beerus, and the fight would actually be even closer. Now, would this Goku know Ultra Instinct? Yes. Old Goku knows Ultra Instinct. Not mastered yet, but he does know Autonomous Ultra Instinct, just UI. And he's kind of like used it as his own power. If anybody has watched the manga, seen the manga, currently when Goku fought Gas, he used his own Ultra Instinct. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So he would actually be toe-to-toe with Beerus at full power. So Beerus definitely commends him and says that he's gotten so much stronger in this short time that he's actually a rival. And Beerus needs to start training again. So as that fight would be over, and by the way, this would probably be during Bulma's party, so that the exact same thing would happen. But this time Beerus does not have a massive tantrum and things like that. But now, would Goku go to Planet Vegeta to deal with all of the other Saiyans? I do feel like he would go visit the Saiyans again, just to see how they're doing and see everything else. His father and mother, Jine and Bardock, is alive. They're just obviously older, being 40 plus years old. As, by the way, that's a joke, they're dead. It's been like 300 years, sadly. But he would actually go visit the Saiyans and see how they actually are, all seriousness. And he would go see Vegeta and, you know, show himself. They would have a battle, which of course Goku would win. Now, would the Goku Black arc happen? I don't think so either, because Goku wouldn't really... Remember, this Goku's a lot more mature, and he's a lot more at peace. So he wouldn't really want to just go fight Zamasu. Meaning that Zamasu doesn't really see how powerful the mortals are. He already had those feelings, but if he didn't see how powerful Goku was when Goku beat him, then he wouldn't have had the evil tendencies. So there's no Goku Black. And even if there was... I do feel like Goku would probably still win, because remember, he has a new generation of heroes and they're stronger. So all the stuff would happen the same. There is also no Trunks either. Yeah, there is no Trunks, sadly. Now, we could also argue that it's another person from the future. It could be Vegeta maybe is alive because it was Zamasu. We could have like a future time traveler Vegeta, and that's how he met Bulma. That would actually be really cool. But other than that, no, there's not really any other thing. And we are going to save the other arcs for the next time. And that is it for this What If, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you guys so much. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. Go check out the Discord as well, and be ready for the manga as well. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you all later.